Welcome back, everybody, to some more and amazing Triangle Strategy. Hey, I'm going to be fiddling with the background a little bit. I felt like where I had the background sound was a little bit too low, which is where it was right here before. So let's just scoosh that up a little bit and hope it doesn't get too loud. I think also then as a result of scooshing that a little bit, let's real fast go over in here and we will turn the music down just a little bit more. There we go. That hopefully will be better, and I will talk loud and it'll all be great. All right, I'm just going to talk to some people. Hello, friend. I've been tasked with attending you at the ceremony tomorrow. May be a joyous occasion. I'm eager to hear your speech and more eager to see you try for the tournament. Well, he thinks we're going to triumph. Oh, that's great. I sense you may have some questions regarding the joint mining venture. Allow me to enlighten you. Combining the expertise and manpower of Zarnelia's three nation. Zarnelia's, okay. This mine will unearth a newly discovered vein of iron. We hope it will prove beneficial to all parties, giving wealth and prosperity in equal measure. It is said Lord Dragon's knowledge of ironworking is peerless. I can think of none other more suited to oversee the mine development. Okay, that sounds good. Is there anything up here that's... Oh, we can go inside. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is great. The Prince Roland is shirking his duties to the castle again. Thank heavens the shiftless child isn't in line for the crown. He wasn't shirking, though. He saved my life, bro. Why is everyone taking it out on Roland? Like, my goodness. I mean, all he did is save my life. Like, you would think that y'all would be excited about that. Oh, ooh, flashy thing. An HP recovery tablet on the ground. The peace we enjoy now, one would never think that but 30 years ago our realm was engulfed in war. The Salt Iron War seems not but a far-off nightmare now. I'm thinking it's a nightmare that's about to return. By request by tonight, I'll take part in the tourney. May we bring victory. Okay. Well, I would hope that we do bring victory, but maybe we'll bring defeat. Oh, hello there. Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 8. Oh. You will find notes as the game progresses. They have no direct effect on the story, but will help you better understand, okay, everything. All right. View the notes you've collected by selecting War Chronicles Notes. Oh, okay. War Chronicles Notes. Note number 8. Up the Norzelia River and past a handful of craggy mountains lies the S-Frosty capital. Despite the blizzards often swirling around it, the city itself is orderly and well-maintained, and the people who dwell there spirited and undaunted. By working together, they have managed to thrive in one of the most inhospitable places in the realm. It is this fortitude that has allowed Esfrost to grow into a nation to be reckoned with. Their ironstone was carved out of a rocky mountainside, which is unusual, but fitting for a land with countless iron mines within its borders. It functions as both a castle and an iron factory. Got a little dwarven vibe going on there, kind of, don't you? Skilled artisans in the Great Duchy are brought to the castle, where they mass-produce ironworks and engage in technological research. Thanks to an enormous forge as large and as hot as the mouth of a volcano within the castle, they are able to create huge quantities of ironware and weapons on a daily basis. For Esfrost's pride and joy, the Black Irons. Upon the castle's ramparts is arguably the crowning achievement of Esfrosty ironworking. A gigantic bell, larger than the largest dragon. Ooh, there's dragons in this game? That's awesome. I cannot even begin to fathom how they managed to create such a beast. Each day, the bell tolls the time for the people of the capital. It is so loud. It can be heard all throughout the mountains and has even been known to trigger avalanches on distant slopes. Well, that's exciting. Greetings, my lord. My friends and I are playing hide and seek. Okay, do you want me to help or is that not what we're doing? What's in here? Anything? I don't see any sparkles, and I don't see any people. Okay, well, let's just take a gander anyway. Is that a cat? Oh, it's a kitty cat. Hello. I don't think we can name that cat Nugget, sadly. Oh. My husband works from dawn till dusk at the port, lifting crates and who knows what else honest work and the backbone of our livelihood besides. There's no rest for young Loreley. All eyes will be on you in the coming days. That is true. Frederica and I shall make every effort to learn the lay of the land. We might share the weight of your duties. And she has an exclamation point. I'm guessing this means a more important conversation. Sorry, I saw the flashing. I couldn't resist. It's just like him to gallivant off with nary a word of farewell. Still, I suppose this is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town, Serenoa? Oh, to know a town, you must relish her company. That's what Eredor told me. Okay. It is the port at the center of commerce. A town is built on taxes, not at the expense of fair trade. Nestled safely behind the castle walls, peace, an example for the kingdom. Let's go with the top one. I don't know what that was. I haven't known Eredor for long, but those words are undeniably his. Perhaps I have to take a page out of his book, as I've done regrettably little relishing since I arrived. Don't push yourself, Frederica. Time is something we do not lack. Once matters are settled, I will give you a tour myself. Oh, thank you. I look very much forward to that. You've given me much to consider. All right, what about you? What do you want? We're playing hide and seek. I need to find a place to hide and quick. Okay, take care not to hurt yourself. One of my favorite games, barrels were my favorite place. Takes a clever mind to hide. Perhaps you can use that cleverness to help your father when you're older. Let's go with that. Sounds great. Dad's always saying he can't wait to show me the ropes. Certainly I'll be happy to, and I'm certain you'll be happy to learn. But I'll make Dad happy, and I'll learn whatever I need to. Okay, cool. Oh, a soldier. Hi there. Nothing to miss, my lord. Another quiet day. Well, quiet days are better than not quiet days, I suppose. What's going on over here? Aha! 300! Oh my gosh. We found 300 monies. I don't know what they call the money in their game. So I don't know what they call money in any game. So it's just monies. What's going on over here? Oh, it's a Dragan. Hello. The town is prosperous as people have faith in their lord, an impressive achievement. You are too kind. Oh, my apologies, but you are? The apology should be known. I am Serenoa. Come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Oh, of course. I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore the town a little longer, but rest assured I will be punctual in my arrival. Okay, cool. Oh, gotta get ready for the wedding. What gift would best suit your union? It's an impossible choice. Maybe an audience with Lord Simon will spark inspiration. Maybe it will. Or maybe it won't. I mean, who am I to know? I can scarcely remember the last time Glenbrook was host to such a marvelous tourney. Who among the nations will win glory? Which will be known as the fiercest? I mean, to be there when history is made. Oh, well, maybe it won't be us. I mean, you know, we'll have to see. A lot of folk have come to town for the ceremony. I even saw a man earlier wandering about in wide-eyed wonder. Okay, you say something, right? I can't believe Travis and his feral spawn attacked your dear bride to be like that. Just glad we got there before any real harm could be done. Esteemed personages from each nation is attending the ceremony. I hear melting pot of politics. That's true. That is true. Such an opportunity to meet and speak with your peers must not be wasted. Oh. I am okay with wasting it, though, really. More HP recovery. Boy, the game really wants you to have access to those, doesn't it? That's a good time. How many high can we just go 2 high? Okay. Can't go 3. Okay, well, I guess we'll save it after having talked to everybody. Kind of run around the town. Know what we can. Now, I don't know. Oh, we pressed that button. The banquet will be soon. Lord Dragon and I best not be late. Yeah, no one wants to be late at the banquet. Bum, 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 bum. Is this voice now, or do I have to read it?
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Oh, good. They're reading. That's great. My cold continues, so them reading is excellent.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
You honor us with your words.
Yes, he
I'm
does.
only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
Oh, exceeded is good.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzan's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
Politics, yes.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Oh. Getting dangerous now.
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
What do I think? I think my nose is stuffy. That's what I think.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers.
Okay.
This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
I think all of Serenoa's words are measured, to be fair.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally. This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
All right, so stop talking about politics is really what he's saying there, right?
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
Interesting.
I
Interesting.
apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few.
Well, it seems like we actually agree then.
All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute.
Oh, is she going to lead a rebellion in her
But
own country? I
perhaps
doubt
this
that.
joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
Well, that was interesting. So is that trying to set her as like a reluctant participant in any future war? Like she doesn't want to fight, but duty will require it of her, maybe? Is that where that's going? That's my assumption, at least. I could be wrong. All right, side thing. Here we go. The children of the crown speak of their father. Okay. Let's check it out. A lot of story in this game. Here at the beginning. Be interested to see if there's
Father
more.
spoke not a single
fighting
word to
scene.
me today. Before long, I fear it.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure.
Okay, so she's sad because their dad hasn't talked to her at all. Okay.
Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries.
Oh, okay, Roland.
It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
There is some truth to that.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
Yes, take the blame.
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Fundamental disagreement
Believe as you
here.
wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind. Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Oh, stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother!
Interesting. So family dynamics there certainly are not smooth. Not smooth at all.
I yield.
And you just got your butt kicked, Roland. Who's that guy? Like a dragoon or something.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
Well, that is the advantage of somebody who's known you since you were born.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
That too.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Yes, always.
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength.
Sometimes your greatest strength is your greatest weakness.
After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
I guess we'll find out.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Can and will are two separate things.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sounds good to me.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
I mean, maybe that's true, but like, I kind of get it. I don't think Roland wants any of the attention that goes with being. Just saying.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow.
Smack to the head. Didn't knock any sense into him, though.
Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
Be well, Maxwell. That's kind of funny. Does Roland
It
ever
cannot
walk
be
anywhere?
easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval.
That would be lousy, yes.
But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
Seize the day. Carpe diem. Loading screen. Saving in progress. Excellent. And even though it did that, we will also save the game as well. You'll probably notice that anytime I play a game like this that has lots of saving involved. Okay, so make sure there's no other random events here and there, round and about and around, round and about, round and about, nope, I don't see anything. All right, into the castle. Charge!
Now that's what I call a feast.
Tasty feast.
You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
I think he's had a little too much to drink.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica,
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
no apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Guessing not a super happy one.
Her life? Truth be told, my dear.
Oh, I was right.
Noah,
Look at that.
not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them.
That doesn't sound great.
They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well.
Oh, he is seriously toasted.
My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters.
It's a lot of bitterness here.
But no more. I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds.
Okie dokie.
And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Okay.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
This dude gonna pass out soon.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity.
Yeah, let's hope that's how it goes.
I am too young to have known the wars, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience.
Okay.
But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
Cautiously. The first step towards harmony, I welcome it. It will benefit everyone. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's impossible to understand the motives. I can't say whether it bodes well. I think he would answer this top one.
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
I see. I admire your optimism, even if I cannot say I share it.
I don't share it as a player, but I think Sarah Noah would be optimistic.
I know that old grudges die hard. Still, I choose to believe we can overcome our differences.
Yes, be idealistic.
Truly, a kind-hearted soul you are.
I mean, he tries.
And people are ever eager to follow a kind heart over a wicked one. Yes, I suspect it shall be your strength going forward.
And also our greatest weakness. I'm sure of it.
In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters.
Perspectives are good.
Let me tell you what I believe. I
Okay.
believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement.
Why are we suddenly yelling?
As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn.
Okay.
Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be writ large for all to see.
He's sort of obsessed with himself.
And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
I'm waiting for him to pass out.
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
Oh, yep, there he goes. Yeah, I was waiting for that.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Yes, it would.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's
Yes,
never
he
been
is.
one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces.
That's fair.
But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future.
I mean, that sounds like a good plan.
Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
I feel like these two will get along well.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
That's going to be a heavy burden. It's a lot of dead weight right there. That's what that is. Oh, hello, Graveyard. Benedict, who are you? What?
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
Is that Simon's wife or Benedict's wife?
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years, you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not.
Heart problems?
You know as well as I how my heart now
Aha,
fails
yes,
me.
indeed.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Okay.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
So that guy, I'm guessing, is what, in his 60s? I don't really know. Maybe, maybe not. Whew. Simone gathers the members of House Wolffort to announce his abdication. Oh my goodness. Well, we will take care of that next time. A lot of story in this game, like I said. Hopefully that's okay with all of you. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm going to assume that there's going to be a battle at some point. Once the tournament starts, I'm guessing after another couple story sequences. So hopefully in the next episode. Hey, hope you all have been having a great day. Hope you enjoy the video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody.